Let's get a mic check here. Mic check. Mic check. Let's get a mic check here. Perfect. Okay, I'm good to go. No. I was playing hockey earlier. Now I'm here in GTA. Yeah. I know a lot of you know. Educating a lot of you. Right? Some of you are dumbasses. Okay? You have to admit that one. Well, you don't have to admit it. But I mean, like, I can pretty much see it when I look at your face. That you're pretty much a dumbass. Anyways. Thank you all for tuning into the channel. Appreciate you guys. Right? It's last resort of Bam Bam. You know? They might shut me down. Who the fuck knows? Right? But Bam Bam is going to continue to do what Bam Bam does best. And
Captain, I think Mr. Rubio must be
what I do best is kind of pissing people off and also keeping peace and with the lobby, right? So I mean, you guys can have your opinions on me. I don't give a fuck. Excuse me. Right? Because in the last 2 weeks, I lost somebody extremely close to me. That woman made me realize it doesn't matter what people think about you, how you dress or anything. I don't. I'm gonna say it on my live stream right now. Katrina, I know you're listening up there. Or if you're in hell. Either way. I don't think you're in hell. But either way, dude. I appreciate you. You're always missed. Every single Thursday. I know it's Friday now, but every single Thursday, you're always going to be remembered. And every weekend going forward. I just wanted to say that. For all of you who don't know Katrina was battling depression and mental health, just like myself. And unfortunately, she lost her battle. Okay. And it was none of our faults or anything. Like, we weren't able to like predict what she was gonna do or anything like that. No. She was normal. Until the day before she passed away. You know, if it wasn't for social media, I probably would never have known. Well, yeah, I would have, but I mean, Social media really had it up there fast.
Our weapon system is up.
Hi there.
I often, for the last 2 weeks, okay, I'm gonna get clear with everybody right now. This is why I haven't been on the mic, and I've been a bit upset, right? I blame myself a little bit. I do. Like, I know I shouldn't, but I do blame myself. This is the 2 years I knew that person. Like, how the hell did I not know that she was just gonna take her life just like that? No bye-bye to anybody, no nothing. Right? It's just hard for me to grasp that.
Merci.
Yeah, you know, like, she was a hardcore person with her husband and everything, but I was her best friend, right? And it was like, you know, if she had a bad day, she would call me, and like, the reluctantly for her and for myself, right? She would never be interrupting me because I was always home, right? So when she was having a really bad day and she just needed someone to talk to and vent to and freak out and just lose her shit, she would call me. And I missed that. I miss it a lot. What happened to her is not fair. I miss my best friend. I had a male best friend. Well, I still do. And I had a female best friend. I had a female best friend, and God rest her soul. She's still up there, and I still pray to her. But fuck, I miss her. And I never had a sexual relationship with her or anything like that. Before you guys like start thinking that way, no. We just had a very secured friendship for 2 years solid. Well, a little more than 2 years. Right up until she passed away. Sometimes I just want to snap.
Captain on deck? You wish to set course, Captain? Oh, I need to fly. Bye. Say hello to the sunshine for me. It has been a long time. Beautiful. A fine day at sea, huh, Capitan? So, we are relocating, Capitan.
Hey, so... What do you need?
Hi. What service are you looking for? I can do it briefly.
Oh, X Gaming. It works in a lot of ways. I manipulate GTA Online. Literally. Um, I make the whole system pay me to play the game. So there's that. And then I can teleport myself. A lot of people will claim that's cheating, but it's not cheating. I know how to do it. I'm a legend. Plus, I am in level 780. And a lot of people get intimidated about that. Especially when I show up in a public lobby. And they're like, holy fuck. Bambear's here. Yep. It's pretty cool, dude. Like, to a certain extent, honestly. And then it's like I'm hated, and there's a lot more hate than there is love. Like, just putting it into perspective so everybody can understand. Like, there's a lot more. There's a lot more of you out there that hate me because of what I do and what I've done in the last 3 years. Right? And since lockdown and since, you know, my life-altering injuries that happened to me, and like this being my only escape, and like having a some kind of reality, some kind of escape.
How can I help you?
From everything. And I developed talent throughout all that, which pissed a lot of you off. I know. I get that. And I know. Citizen, you told me to choke on it. Yeah, because I turned around and I throttled you, right? I went and sent a missile right down your fucking throat. And it exploded through your chest. You're not happy about that shit. That's okay. I don't give a rat's ass. It is, and the thing is, to keep my mind off of things, like, I play a lot of GTA and hockey, if you guys haven't noticed. Yesterday, even today's hard fuck. 2 weeks ago yesterday, I lost Katrina. So it's home. Ever since she passed away, I am fucking slapped worth of shit. And like I said, like, it's not, her and I didn't have a sexual relationship together or that kind of relationship together, no. It's just that was my friend. Like, my deepest friend. Literally. I knew everything about her. just like her husband. Although it was just that person that she was able to connect with, not only, and her husband knew too, and the three of us, and you know, like everybody being like family, and it's just it's weird. It's just, it's so weird that she's not here anymore. I'm sorry to express that to everybody. I'm just telling you guys the truth. It is, it's weird. It's so weird. I miss her so much.
Merriweather Security Consulting. How can I help? Don't hesitate to call back.
Yeah, it really does hurt. Excuse me, it really does. And she was a gamer too. You know? She was a big time gamer.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance. I'll do my best.
She was awesome. She loved GTA. You know. She was always... You look at... Guys, look at... Let's take a look at who I am. Alright? You guys look at who I am in GTA. Alright? That's because of Katrina. Katrina put me where I am. She brought me into being into a group of individuals who care for everybody's safety and security. And during COVID, during lockdown, I worked my way up. Now I have 4 bars on my uniform. Right? And I'm chief of police in the South District. And I'm gonna install my friends' morals and values. Because that's what we built this foundation to dedicating to protecting others. Look at this little shithead. Citizens outside of here with his little fucking his little fucking tank. I gotta give it to the fucking guy. You gotta give it to him, like... Well, the Avengers not back yet. And he's still there with the tank. We should go meet him with a tank, eh? We should. Definitely. Definitely we're gonna go meet him with a tank. Okay? Bam Bam's an asshole. You guys all know that. Let's go meet him with a tank, see what happens. Oh, you're gonna die, asshole. Oh yeah. You came to my backyard. You're dead. Mm-hmm. You're dead meat, bud. Look at you, fucking... Oh. I fall down the mountains, too. You're gonna fall to your death. Alright. And if you don't, alright, I'll help you. I promise. I will. I'll be there for you. I'll help you die. Okay. Look at your tank. Your tank was pointless. Okay. Come here, motherfucker. Hit my tank one more time, I swear to God. You couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag. What do I feel about GTA 6? Well, it's all over the place. Number one, it's gonna have catastrophic failures. Okay? For everybody that plays it on the PlayStation 5 Pro, which I plan on getting in the new year after Christmas, but it will have catastrophic failures, mainly because, I mean, they literally don't know what the hell they're doing with GTA. And like, we've seen it, and the reason why I say this is because the upgrades that they force into GTA 5, okay, has catastrophic failures as well, especially when you're in online public lobbies. Now, could it be improved? Of course, it could definitely be improved. That's why I'm going into the gaming network and slash psychology.
What can I do for you?
You can't do nothing. It does make sense. It's they've done this every single time that they release something new into GTA. It sparks chaos all over. So your loading screens, I like for myself, like I specifically I avoid going downtown if I'm in a public lobby into that loading screen to load into the garage, because I know it's not going to happen. Like that's just what I like that's some of the things that you can pick up on. Like if you're in a lobby with certain people and certain amount, you can pick out and see that, okay, well, like Zay Tovik, okay, like he's specifically mimicked my level. He is definitely not a level 780. So he would be a cheating and modding account. Right? And then see, now I'm Nightmare. Also just turned around, I'm Nightmare 13, and they just turned around and they were level 700. Like, they keep jumping. Like, it's a bad lobby. Like, I can educate you guys. Like, I've done this for so long now. Like, that's why I don't hang around in public lobbies so much, because there's no point. There's so much cheating. There's so much. It's just ridiculous. It's disgusting. Honestly, as a gamer, it's so sad to see. It really is. Because my whole entire life has been spent
MMI, we expect the
basically around
unexpected.
gaming.
Sure.
Okay? You know, I'm gonna I'll expose some to you guys. You know what? Like, a lot of celebrities, whatnot. Yeah, I know. I am kind of popular, whatnot. I'm gonna expose this one out. When I was a kid, okay, when I was like 4 years old, almost 5, I got my first Nintendo. I was 4, and it was Christmas. It was this year, right? And my dad got me a Nintendo. And it was awesome because that system changed my life. Okay? That gave me that gave, like, if I got picked on or anything at school, which I did a lot, okay, because of I was small, okay, I was a tiny little guy, like, I was a small little French fry, seriously, okay, I always got picked on, alright, I got my ass kicked all the way up until fucking grade 9, okay, grade 9 I finally had enough. Yeah. I'll admit it. I mean, like, I'm telling you guys, like, this is my life story. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do a life documentary about everything that happened in my life and playing hockey and everything, but, and what made me tough, but I'm telling you guys, like, up until I played serious hockey, like, they used to pick on me all the time in school. And I finally, one day I fucking snapped, and Kyle came into, we were in KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, you guys all know that. We were in KFC, and it was Toonie Tuesday, and Kyle, and like, we both had to play a hockey game later on, right, in the afternoon. Like, his team is gonna play my team, right? And we both went to the same school. And I just want to tell you guys this. So I'm ordering my food, and this motherfucker, I have the tray and everything, and I have my glass of Coke, right? 2 pieces of chicken, my fucking French fries. I turn around, boom! Who's in front of my face? Kyle. And guess what happens? Kyle turns around and punches me right in the fucking face, and I dropped everything. So, what'd I do? Well, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I snapped, I lost it. I beat the shit out of him. I threw him through the glass of the fucking restaurant. Oh yeah. I fucking sent him to the fucking hospital. Yeah, the cops showed up at the fucking school. The school and my parents had a meeting with the police, and they're like, listen, either somebody has to lay charges, or, like, he can't come back to the fucking school. Like, we need to ship him to another school. That's how serious it went down. Right? Because I beat the shit out of Kyle. Right? I went ape shit on his ass. Oh yeah. I went animal. I went bam bam. Yeah. And you know what? Here's the thing. You can only poke the bear. He poked me since I was in, oh fuck, 7 years old. Up until, like, almost age 15. So yeah. He poked me for 8 years. 8 years! 8 years. I tolerated his shit. And then finally, he tried to pull some bullshit with me one last time, and he got his ass kicked. But you want to know something though? The moral of the story, okay? It is a long time, but the moral of the story, X Gaming, is that him and I are actually friends. Seriously. Him and I are actually... we're friends to this day. Yeah. I kicked his ass. I beat his ass senseless. I got like that at the school ground, and I gained his respect because I did that. And that's why his dad, like when I got dragged into the office at school, and I was scared shitless because the fucking cops are there, right? And the thing is, back then, like, you can't charge somebody for assault unless there's witnesses and unless somebody's willing to press the assault charges. Okay? The laws changed since then. Okay? But back then, that's how they were. His dad turned around and looked at my old man. Okay? My old man served in the military, and my old man, he looked at my old man and he goes, I've told him that it was coming to him. I told him your son was gonna beat the shit out of him. He didn't believe me. He goes, what do you want to do? He goes, I ain't charging him. He goes, what do you want to do? And he goes, well, I ain't, like, I might smack him around a little bit. That's what my old man said. I'm looking at him like, why? And he's like, you shut your fucking mouth. He's like, I might smack him around a little bit. And the cops are like, do you guys want to have any charges laid here? And they're like, no charges laid here. And they're like, okay, well, we're done here. And the cops just left, just like that. Like, and back then, everybody, okay, like, police, they used to, like, we used to have our own town police, okay? We had police in our town. We knew our fucking cops, okay? If there was 8 cops assigned to our town, we knew all 8 of those cops. Those 8 cops lived in our town. They eat, sleep, fucking do grocery shopping. They know you. Right? They're not out to scare you and do shit to you. Things were a lot simpler. They were. Like, I never... Okay. Let me tell you guys. X Gaming, now you're listening, right? I know you're listening. Let me tell you guys something. Okay? I'm gonna be real with all of you. Alright? Now, 2 years ago, I'm not holding you guys. I'm not holding a grudge. But 2 years ago, a lot of you know what happened to me. But a lot of you couldn't believe it. Because it seemed almost unfathomable. Like, how could that happen in the general public? And especially if to a person who's not wearing a mask. And just random, right? But I ended up being one of those people. And I ended up being the first 5 victims 2 years ago of random attacks. And it changed my life. It completely altered my life. It went from me being normal, capable, I can do anything and drive and be whatever I want, to I'm not going outside. Okay? And shit, I gotta use 2 hands to open the door. Like, Citizen Twiggy is mad because I can sit in my facility as much as I want. And he thinks I'm hiding, but I'm not. I can do whatever I want. I am the leader. Right? He sits there in a tank. Yeah, well, you see, when I was randomly attacked, they stomped on my hands and my head, and they took everything from me. Everything. And my wallet, everything. And like, there were some witnesses that finally stepped in. Like, this is during COVID and everything, and when people were wearing masks. And finally witnesses stepped in and they're like, hey, stop doing what you're doing, right? And luckily for myself, luckily for me, okay? My God. Duncan, you're my you're my soul savior, because Duncan was filling up gas in his police cruiser, okay, a block and a half away from the incident, and the 911 call went out, right? And the suspects were leaving. They were literally driving at high speed past the gas station that Duncan was at. And Duncan stopped pumping gas, okay, didn't pay for shit, alright, and drove right over to me. And I was a block and a half away. He drove he drove right over to me. And I remember all this because he got out of his car. Nobody would touch me or anything. And Duncan got out of his car and he had his gloves on and he's like, hey. He's like, you're not going to sleep, dude? He's like, you're staying awake, right? And he has gloves on and he stuck his fingers right in my eyes and he's like, you're staying awake, okay? Because I told him, I said I was tired, right? I want to go to sleep. Like, I'm really tired. I can't do this, right? I'm so tired. I don't know what happened. And he goes, you're what happened? You went through a very traumatic event. And I tried to, I tried to grasp reality about what was going on, but I couldn't. And I still don't to this day too much. And it not only affected my life, but it affected his life. Because he still is off in work duty, because he is an amazing person, he is, and it's just, it affected him on such a massive level, because he had never ever had to deal with something so traumatic. And I relive that trauma. He stays with me for almost 7 hours. We're at the hospital, you know? And we call Maria my ex. She was my emergency contact, right? And I didn't know that they were gonna call her or anything. I didn't ask, right? It was just the nurses on standby. And they called Maria, and they said, Maria, Jonathan he's there's life-altering injuries happen to Jonathan. We don't know if he's gonna make it or not. Do you think you might be able to come to the hospital? Right? She said, I hope he fucking dies, and hung up the phone. So I'll never forget that. I can't forgive that. I know she is the mother of one of my children, but I can never forget that. I can't. I never will. You said that in front of the fire department, the paramedics, and the police. They were all standing with me. They were all at my bedside. And you turned around and you said that. And there's multiple witnesses that heard you say that. So yeah. I get to speak out, and I am speaking out. And and it makes me mad. And it hurts. You know why it hurts? Because I never would have done that to you. And I dedicated so much of my life to you. So many of you said that it wasn't possible, that I got randomly attacked and everything, and then it started being chaos, and then a lot of people started getting randomly attacked. Right? Out in general public. So now you guys know. Now you guys see. Right? I'm not full of shit. Nope. You could go from having a normal life and everything, okay? And then I had all my stuff taken away from me in a heartbeat. Just like that. I don't like it. It pisses me off. And to be honest, sometimes I just want to give up. I don't want to wake up tomorrow. Why? I gotta deal with the same pain. Fuck. This is bullshit. But I got girls. I got kids. Despite how fucked up things are. And my life is right now. I know that it means the world for the girls for me to be here. I have to be here. I know it's my calling. X Gaming, I appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you a lot. I need to let everybody know before I go into hockey here, like, that's why I told you guys I'm focusing on mental health, because it's imperative. If you need to speak up, just like I am now, like, then speak up. Say something. Say something on my channel, message me, ask me for advice. No question's a silly question, okay? It's no question's a dumb question at all, right? And I'll be here for you, because a lot of you know, and I'm being very open about it now. A lot of you know that my sadness and everything I've been going through for the last 3 years, you guys now openly get to see. It's not very pretty. But I sure as hell make the best of it every single day.